The question landed like a thunderclap in a quiet room, turning a simple afternoon into a moment that would change 3 lives forever. In a sunlit corporate office overlooking a busy city, a powerful CEO stood frozen, staring at a little girl who had just wrapped her arms around her leg and called her something she had never been called before. In that instant, success, wealth, and control meant nothing, and a single dad's quiet truth was about to leave her speechless. If you believe in kindness, second chances, and unexpected connections that change lives, take a moment right now to like, comment, share, and subscribe to Life Spark Stories. Your support helps stories like this reach hearts that need them. Armin Halim had never planned to be both mother and father to his daughter. Daytime was his battlefield, balancing freelance design work, school drop-offs, and the constant fear of being one missed payment away from losing everything. His daughter Zarya was 6 years old, curious, bright, and far more observant than people realized. Since her mother passed away from an illness she barely remembered, Zarya had grown up in a world shaped by absence. Armin filled it with routines, packed lunches, bedtime stories read in the early morning light after long nights of work, and a promise he repeated silently every day that she would never feel unloved. The turning point came when Armin landed a short-term contract at a major tech firm led by Farah Quinlan, a woman known across the city for her sharp mind and colder reputation. Farah was admired, feared, and respected, but never described as warm. Her days were structured down to the minute, and emotions were things she handled like problems, efficiently and without attachment. On one bright afternoon, circumstances forced Armin to bring Zarya to the office for a few hours. He expected complaints or security escorts, but instead, Farah noticed the child quietly coloring near the window, sunlight catching in her hair like something hopeful. Over the next weeks, Farah found herself noticing Zarya more. The child waved every morning, asked polite questions, and once left a small paper flower on Farah's desk without explanation. Farah told herself it was nothing, yet something inside her softened during those daytime moments. She started adjusting meeting schedules, allowing Armin flexibility, and even keeping juice boxes in her office fridge. She didn't understand why she did it, only that the silence in her life felt less heavy when Zarya was around. The moment everything changed arrived on a clear afternoon filled with golden light. Farah was reviewing reports when Zarya ran toward her after tripping, instinctively seeking comfort. The words slipped out naturally, innocent and unfiltered, and it echoed in the room. Farah's world stopped. Confusion, shock, and something dangerously close to longing washed over her. She turned to Armin, asking the question that had been building in her chest, needing to understand how a child who was not hers could see her that way. Armin did not panic or rush. He knelt beside his daughter, brushed dust from her knees, and then looked at Farah with eyes that carried years of exhaustion and quiet strength. He explained that Zarya had grown up watching other children talk about their mothers, seeing them picked up from school, kissed on foreheads, and protected in ways he could never fully replace. He shared that he had taught her that motherhood was not just about birth, but about presence, care, and showing up when someone needed you. In her young heart, Zarya had recognized those things in Farah long before either adult had noticed. The truth settled into the room slowly. Farah felt something crack open inside her, a realization that all her achievements had never prepared her for. She had built companies, influenced markets, and controlled outcomes, but she had never been needed in the way a child needs someone. That afternoon, she sent Armin home early, not as a boss, but as someone who understood the weight he carried. Over the following days, her support turned intentional. The contract became permanent. Benefits followed. Stability entered their lives quietly, like morning light through a curtain. Farah's own life changed too. She began leaving the office earlier, volunteering at Zarya's school events, and learning how to sit with emotions she had avoided for years. Daytime lunches replaced lonely boardrooms, and laughter replaced the echo of success without meaning. She never claimed a title, but she earned something far deeper, a place in a child's heart and a family she never expected. If this story touched your heart, please take a moment to like, share, and engage with this video. Your support helps spread stories of hope to people who need them most. Before this story ends, leave a comment below and tell us one word that represents what this story made you feel.